Going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now today we are back here with IPL 2024 season game number 8 down there in Hyderabad in front of a packed out Orange fan stadium. And we've got genuine carnage here. Travis Head debut. Pat Cummins said he wanted to see some aggression, and they've set the highest total in IPL history. So, hey, we're going to jump straight into this one. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and comment down below all of your thoughts from this one. Whether you're a neutral fan, an SRH fan, a Mumbai fan, I want to hear from all the MI fans in the comments. What is going on with your team right now? Is Hardik Pandya, does he need to be changed out as captain and bring back Rohit Sharma? Plenty to discuss in this one. We're going to jump straight into it here. So I did just finish recording my memes episode, which will be out after this. It goes for about an hour or so I hope you're all looking forward to that. But during it, we went through a lot of statistics and all of the stuff that SRH have actually, all the records that they have broken overnight. And I'm trying to think of them all, but there were so many. I think let's just try and list them all off before we get into it. It was most sixes in a T20 game, most runs in a T20 game, the quickest 50 by Sunrisers players. There was like 8+, 30+ scores. It was just absolute run carnage. Let's get into it. SRH into bat first, and they would not have minded that one bit. I'm almost certain, didn't Mumbai win the toss and didn't Hardik choose to chase? Not a good decision off the bat there. 277 for 3. Player of the game. Probably a little bit unfair here to either Travis Head or Henrik Klaasen, but Abhishek Sharma, a 63 off 23, now has the quickest Sunrisers Hyderabad 50 in history. It was Travis Head's for about 10 deliveries, and then Abhishek Sharma said, all right, it's my turn. I'm going to hit a quick little 50, and essentially took the record off Travis Head minutes after he broke it. So, just ridiculous hitting. I mean, when Abhishek came out, it was after Agarwal had gone out. There was a little bit of, Travis Head's already trying to smack everything out of the park. Does Abhishek come to the crease and just tap it around, rotate strike? I think he did that for about 5 balls and then said, all right, it's my turn. 6, 6, 4, 4, boundary, 6, go fetch. And it was impressive. And this is why he's such an exciting young prospect and should not be left out of this team. All right, let's get into it. SRH, Mayank Agarwal, Punjab Kings legend. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to your career, mate, but gee whiz, it's turned into a little bit of a shit show. 11 off 13, 1-4, a terrible strike rate. Look, I guess the new ball was doing a little bit, but it's not like Jasprit Bumrah was bowling that much in the power play because Pandya doesn't seem to do that. So he had the opportunity there. Essentially, he was taking the shine off the new ball and just giving all of the strike there back to Travis Head. So we're going to say he meant to do that and sacrificed his wicket so they could then bring Abhishek out and score lots of runs. Maybe that was a bit of a leadership move there from Mayank. I like it actually now that I think about it. Travis Head, let's talk about it. My man, my favourite player, the absolute king. Obviously not Virat Kohli king, but of Australia. This man can be called whatever he wants. 62 off 24, 9 4s, 3 6s, a 258 strike rate. Started to obviously have a few dot balls towards the end, but I think, 50 off 20 deliveries, which was the quickest SRH 50 until Abhishek Sharma broke the record just minutes later, but just carnage. I mean, the way he picked up the debutant Quenna Parker, we will get into the bowling, of course, which was terrible, but just the domination, getting on top of the youngster early and saying, mate, welcome to the IPL, but go fetch the ball. And it was just pure domination, even when the spin came on, even when Bumrah was taking pace off the ball and Coatsy was taking pace off. He still just stroked it that sounds weird. He still striked it as good as ever. That's better. I'll edit the first part out. But match-winning stuff, really. Abhishek Sharma, player of the match. We spoke about him at the start, but more carnage. Aiden Markram. Oh, I didn't know he made that many. Okay, I have to take some apologies back. I have to take some words back and apologise. I just, as I said, finished my memes episode and I said that Aiden Markram, he shouldn't be playing. Like, get rid of him. Like, what's the point? That's my bad. 42 off 28, 2 4s and a 6. I didn't actually see that he stayed not out. That's my bad, Aiden. I'm sorry, but well played, all right? Well played. I didn't mean that. And then Henrik Klaasen, I mean, this, in my opinion, I almost would have given man of the match to Henrik Klaasen. Like, this guy, orange cap leader, he is a genuine superstar of world cricket, the best T20 player in the world, in my opinion, right now. Obviously, Surya is probably around that, but he hasn't played. So, Klaasen, wicketkeeper, down the order batsman, has started this season, but the last 24 months for Henrik Klaasen have been genuinely phenomenal. So, he's just a superstar, isn't he? All right, into the bowlers. Damn it. If you're a Mumbai fan, look away now. The debutant, Quentin Mapaka, 17 years old, bowls 150 kilometres. That gets you excited. From South Africa, did I say that? Played in the Under-19 World Cup. Said during the World Cup that he will be better than Jasprit Bumrah, or that he already is better. You've got some work to do, young fella. None for 66 off 4. He's got an incredible future ahead of him with that sort of raw talent and pace, but it was not good to watch. It was an absolute shit show for the young man, but he'll be better. Experience, and as long as he keeps getting opportunities at some point, like if this is the only game he plays, that's going to ruin his confidence. But if he plays a few more games, gets some experience under his belt, he's going to be so much better for it. Although I didn't understand why he kind of played over a guy like Arjun Tendulkar, who's sort of the same bowler, same player. And, you know, if you play Tendulkar, you can then bring in another international like Dewald Brevis, perhaps. Did he play? Hold on. He played. What am I talking about? No, he didn't play. Hold on a minute. Where was Dewald Brevis? What? Dewald Brevis didn't even play. I was about to correct myself and say he did play, but no, he didn't play. I am 100% correct. I mean, you could easily just play that extra batsman. You're on a flat pitch. I guess, yeah, I would have just played Arjun Tendulkar now looking at it, but none for 66. That's a well-deserved half century. Well played. Hardik Pandya, you are genuinely just losing games as the captain right now off your own. I mean, you're bowling terribly. You're not batting well. Your bowling changes have been genuinely horrific. I mean, in the first game, bowled himself twice in the power play. He gave a random over to Luke Wood in the first game. He didn't know what he was doing. I thought second game, Pandya, he will be a lot more precise and have, you know, set bowling changes. It was the same again. Bowled himself twice, bowled Mapaka twice, bowled Piyush once. Bumrah only got 1 over, and Gerald Coetzee got 2 or 3 overs. What are you doing? Like, what the actual F are you doing, Mr. Pandya? Like, if you want to win games and win the confidence back from your fans, you're going the opposite direction, man. Jasprit Bumrah, none for 36 off 4. I mean, should have had the ball earlier. The new ball. Like, you've got the best bowler in the world. Give him the new fucking ball. Like, seriously, I'm not even trying to be... It actually pisses me off. Like, give Bumrah the new ball, because as soon as he came into the attack, Travis Head didn't hit the ball for a boundary. Just singles. Like... It's just so mind-numbing from Pandya. Like, what are you doing, man? Coetzee, he was horrible. Piyush, he was okay. The first over was terrible. Came back a little bit in the second over. And Shams Malani, just more garbage at the end there. So, just a really off day here for Mumbai, aside from Bumrah. It was just a terrible intent. They dropped the catch of Travis Head early. just things did not go their way. Into the Mumbai Indians batting innings. So look, you've got the highest total in IPL history to chase down. You've got to go about it in smart fashion. You can't lose early wickets. You've got to set the intent early. It's got to be boundaries, and you've got to show we're not scared of any bowler. Pat Cummins, fucking whoever's on the side, we don't care. We're going to go for the win. And I think they started really well. Rohit Sharma's intent, Ishan Kishan's intent, Naman's intent. I don't know much about this kid or who he is, but he seems to be pretty solid. And obviously Tilak Varma was their best batsman. Clearly, 64 off 34. He was awesome. And I definitely preferred Tilak Varma batting down the order more than, being an opener or a first drop. I think he definitely looks best at number 4, number 5, number 6. Number 4 or 5, I think, is his position. So, look, you look at the track, look at the strike rate from every player until you get to the captain, Hardik Pandya. When he came out to the crease here, you've got to go for it, man. The win is there to take if you start going for it, plays the few deliveries. You think that Pandya is just going to, work it around a little bit and then get into it. He hits 2 boundaries, a 120 strike rate, 24 off 20. You slowed down the innings. You just cost the team any chance of trying to actually get this target. I know, other things can happen. It's not all just on his shoulders, but man, you're the captain. Everyone knows that you're a big hitter. You're someone who doesn't take much time to get in. But now that you're the captain, you want a stat pad. It's I don't get that. Either go out trying to win the game or go out not at all. It's just so silly in my opinion. Unadkat bowled well. Don't get me wrong, got him out, but questionable at the moment, isn't it? Timothy David, 42 off 22. He tried his best at the end, and so did the man Romeo Shepherd, the impact player. That's a weird impact player, isn't it? 15 off 6, 2 4s and a 6, but not to be in the highest run chase ever. They do bring their own record up, though. They now hold the highest total in second innings IPL cricket. So that's obviously a massive achievement as it is, but you don't get the win, which is, of course, the disappointing thing. Kavya Moran was happy, so we're happy. Let's get into the bowlers. We'll go to the table, the stats, and we'll finish this one off for today. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, none for 53 off 4, and they still won. Unadkat, 2 for 47 off 2, probably their second best bowler. Shabazz Ahmed, 1 for 39 off 3. The man who did bowl the best, their Pat Cummins in the end, 2 for 35 off 4. In a game where every single bowler was getting spanked for runs, him and Bumrah stood up. But Cummins took 2 wickets, so obviously, a little bit there, but you take that. Umran Malik, let's talk about this. So, gee whiz, I'm really itchy. Sorry about that. None for 15 off 1, not a good over. But why is your most exciting prospect bowler coming on as the impact player and bowling 1 over? What is that? SRH, sort this shit out. I understand maybe he's pretty expensive at times, doesn't hit the right length, especially in T20 cricket, but this guy's got raw talent, pace. This guy can play test cricket for your country. He could play 50 plus games for your country on the big level. Get him out there. Get him out there for 4 overs. Make him field for 20 overs. This is a guy who needs as much experience as possible, and trying to ruin his confidence by making him come off as an impact player for 1 over is not good enough, in my opinion. I really like what he can bring. Expensive at times, but bro, we've seen what he can do. Those thunderous Yorkers, he's talented. Makande, that's horrible, but they still won. Looking at these bowling figures, you would think there's no way this team won. Yet, they ended up winning by 31 runs in the greatest, biggest hitting T20 match you'll ever damn see of all time. So that will cap us off. We're going to jump into the stats here quickly. CSK, Rajasthan, SRH in the top 4 now. Mumbai. Ugh, that's not a good look, lads. They're in 9th. And if Lucknow win their next game, they're going to be bottom of the table. So Big changes need to happen there at Mumbai. I'm going to give Hardik Pandya 1 to 2 more games as captain. If he can't win one game, I'm bringing Rohit Sharma back in as captain as soon as damn possible. The stats, Henrik Klaasen with the orange cap, Abhishek Sharma, Kohli, Clarke, Sam Curran. Wickets, yeah, I mean, it's all just pretty much starting out here. So that will finish us off there. It's been good early. We're getting lots of cracking matches in the IPL. And hey, that'll finish us off. The next game tonight is Delhi versus Rajasthan, RCB Kolkata, Lucknow Punjab. There's lots of good games coming up. So hey, that will finish us off. I hope we all enjoyed. SRH fans, let me know your thoughts down below. Mumbai fans, let me hear it all. What needs to happen with this team to start getting some wins? I hope we all enjoyed, and I'll see everyone in the next one.